Yo, what's up guys? You're Senad Gashi. Today we're in New York and we're visiting one of the most crazy gym in the world, the Cus D'Amato gym in Catskill, where Mike Tyson learned the peekaboo style. It's gonna be sick. Follow me.
Let's get it on. Ringfluencer, get the job done. By Senad Gashi.
But before we go anywhere, we're gonna eat something traditional, something real American, a hot dog.
I like.
Guys, as you know, New York is not too small, so we have a drive of 2 hours to visit this legendary gym, the home of Cus D'Amato. I'm so excited. Did you know Cus D'Amato was not just the coach of Mike Tyson? He trained also before Jose Torres and Floyd Peterson. With 21 years, he was the youngest world champion in heavyweight boxing. This guy was crazy, and also with 17 Olympic gold medalists, also not too bad. And also guys, we have a guy, he wants to be unknown in the videos. He also gonna be all time there and he gonna give his comments, but from the back.
Hi guys, I'm the back man. I'm really excited. Let's do it.
Cus D'Amato was not just a coach, he was for the most of his fighters also like a father, a psychologist, a priest. He was everything. And also, he was the coach of trainer legend Teddy Atlas and Kevin Rooney. He teach them the knowledge of boxing, and with him they did the first steps and became some of the most successful coaches in the world. Also on top, our camera guy from Samoa is here. I'm excited what he thinks about the gym.
Okay, it's going to be very interesting to see Mike Tyson peekaboo where it originated from. Let's check it out.
So far, America have been a blessing. We've been in the Times Square. We visited the Statue of Liberty. We kicked in the balls of the charging bull on the Wall Street. Amazing. As you see guys, we just arrived in Catskill. Some facts about the city. 11,000 people are living here. It's on the Hudson River. You have the beautiful nature. You have these old school houses. And the most important thing, Cus D'Amato came here in the 80s and made the biggest champ of all history, Mike Tyson. And here we go guys. Welcome to the legacy. Home of world champions, Floyd Peterson, Jose Torres, Wilfred Benitez, Edwin Rosario, Mike Tyson, and also Vinny Pazienza, the Tasmanian Devil, one of my idols too. It's amazing. Mike Tyson was walking every day the stairs, up and down. What a feeling. Come be part of the legacy. Boom. I'm so excited. I saw so many movies since I was a small child, yeah? And now we're in front of it. Boom. The question is, where is the entrance? Hello, Mike Tyson.
Bruh. What's going on, guys? Good trip. Is that right?
Crazy, eh? Senad, nice to meet you. I'm having a good fun.
Yeah, come on in. What's up, brother?
Hey everyone, my name is Christian Jason. I'm a trainer here at the Cus D'Amato KO Boxing Gym located in Catskill, New York. I welcome all you guys to come here and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Boom. Wow.
I think what separates Cus D'Amato's gym from any other gym is just the history behind it. You had the youngest heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson, come out of here, and just it's very raw here. We keep it very real, and the training's real, the people's real, the stories are real. And
this gym is just amazing. When I was a small child, I remember everything very well. Mike Tyson on the ring, Mike Tyson when he was training on the specs. It's just amazing. Also behind me, you can see all the newspaper from the old fights of Mike Tyson. It's like legendary, it's like history. Every article what you read is like you're live there. If you remember him with honor, gratitude, respect and love, we mourn his passing. A picture of Cus D'Amato and his wife. Till the end, he spent his time with Mike Tyson and he grew him up as his own child. This thing, in every Mike Tyson scene, you can see it. It's for the head movement. It's just amazing. Cus D'Amato had also strict rules and regulations. No swearing, no smoking, no running around, and keep the bathroom clean. That's important. And here behind me, we have Vinny Pazienza. He was 2 times world champion. He had a crazy car accident and the doctor told him he never can box again. He broke his neck, and 30 months later, he made the mega comeback of the century and won his fight, and again he became world champion. And this famous thing, you saw all the time Mike Tyson work on it. Just ridiculous. I wonder what this is. Is this from Ninja Warrior? Nobody knows. Every day, every night, Mike Tyson on TV in the Cus D'Amato boxing school. Behind me, guys, you can see this bags where you saw all time Mike Tyson training on it. It has special numbers on it, and Christian will tell us later what's behind. I'm really excited about that. And the cool thing, here's also a small shop where you can buy your merch from the Cus D'Amato gym. For sure, we will buy later something here.
It's amazing, man. My body is shivering. Mike Tyson, unbelievable.
What separates the Cus style from every other style, it's a very aggressive defensive style, counterpunch style. And in this style, you learn actually the defense first. When in conventional boxing, you would learn, punches first and stuff like that. But this style, you have to learn the defense first because Cus was all about protecting his fighters the best way he knew he could. And what better way to know how to move your head? And you learn the defense first because the vulnerability of when you look at the stance, you have to be very good defensively because if you're not, you're more of an open target. So that definitely separates it from the rest, and also that it's curriculum based, almost like martial arts. You have to learn a certain amount of moves before going to the next level.
Here you can see Ken Norton. He came from Jacksonville. He was a great boxer. He became also world champion, and he just was not a great boxer. His physique, his athletic was so good. In Illinois, in the school, he took part on a tournament, and from 8 disciplines, he won 5. In 3 of them, he became second place. Since then, in Illinois, they have a Ken Norton rule, where an athlete cannot compete more than in 3 disciplines. Let me tell you a crazy story. I was here already before many years, trained with a guy, his name was Darren Ruff. And he is the teacher of Christian, so the story continues.
So Darren Ruff, who you trained with a few years ago, how many years ago was it?
7 years.
7 years ago, he's my mentor. And he trained me and to keep Cus's legacy and style going in its purity. So it's amazing for him to come back because now I get to test him to see what Darren showed him, and then we're going to add on to that. So that should be fun.
Okay guys, it's ready to change and then we start. Boom. Here we go, guys. Also to Pro Fight Shop, thank you very much for my new Sea-Rock outfit. I love it.
So my great-grandfather knew Cus D'Amato. He was also very good friends with Rocky Graziano. They grew up on 14th Street when he was running, Owen Stillman's gym at that time. And that's pretty much how I got involved with it. I found out about that. And my great-grandfather used to visit Cus when he first opened up Catskill in 1969. He lived up in a town called Maple Crest, which is about 45 minutes north of Catskill. And he would actually once in a while visit Cus. And that's how I got involved with it. So first step, he's going to jump rope 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. And then once he's done with that, then if he's got to stretch, do any kind of dynamic stretching after that. And then we're going to get into the moves, basic level 1 defensive moves today in the Cus D'Amato style. When training in boxing, the training has to be hard and the fight has to be easy. A lot of guys today, when they're training, they're kind of just going through the motions, they're not putting their all into it. And with this style, it's all gas, no brakes. That's why for Mike, every time, the training's hard. And he would say that quote, discipline is doing something that you hate, but doing it like you love it, because after a while, you're gonna do this stuff over and over again. You're gonna hate it, it's gonna be hard. But you're going to see how it's going to benefit you in the long run, because that's what's going to separate you from everybody else and being a true champion and doing what you have to do when it's time to do it. So right now he's going to be doing some dynamic stretching, which is, arm circles, hip circles, body weight squat, stuff like that, because you want to do that in the beginning of your workout, because a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll tend to do static stretches, these holds in the beginning when they're cold, you want to save that for the end of the workout. When you're nice and warm, that's when you do all your static stretches, all your holds. So all the dynamic stuff first. Okay, we're going to pick up where you left off. So let me see your fighting stance. You orthodox fighter, you southpaw?
Southpaw.
You are southpaw.
You can do both. Let's do
So the thing with this though, Cus didn't teach you to do both. If you were an orthodox fighter, your right hand, you'd always be orthodox. He never taught both stances. So if you are truly an orthodox, that's what we'll go off today. Okay, so I'm going to check your balance, check your stance, make sure you're not moving around good. You got the weight on the balls of your feet. This is your natural stance right here. Good, okay. We're going to do your first defensive move, which is called the knee bend. It's not just a leg exercise. So what you're going to do here is you're going to be in your stance. As you go down, you're going to turn your rear leg in, and as you come back up, you're going to turn it out. A lot of mistakes guys do with this. They'll tend to, when they go, elbows will flare out, chin will start coming up. You want to keep tight defensive form at all times. Shoulders nice and relaxed. You're here. Turn in, turn back out. The reason why you are pivoting in, because it's a defensive move against straight punches.
To go down.
Yep, and also hooks. It's a last-minute resort. If you're not sure, boom, a hook comes, you're able to go down defensively. Now, what it sets up for you offensively is a straight rear hand of the body. That's why you're pivoting that leg in. Right, exactly. You stop him in his track. So if he throws a straight punch, bang, that's it. Boom. Good, that's it. And you keep tight defensive form because you never give up your defense for your offense ever. That's another key. Another thing is too, a lot of guys when they tend to do this without throwing the punch, because normally at first you're doing it without throwing the punch. Since you're more experienced, I'll have you throw the punch. A lot of guys, what they'll do, they'll turn the shoulder way over too much. So you always want to keep it, boom, tight defensive form, just like this, and turn that foot in, good. And that leg too, a lot of guys, what will happen, the leg will start drifting away the more and more they start going. It's always got to stay here, always in that spot. That's it, boom, just like that, good. And the thing is, how low should you go? It's just got to be enough to avoid the punch. A lot of guys, they'll tend to go way, like, too low. Just enough, boom. Because again, you're throwing that rear hand. So we'll throw the rear hand because you're there. Boom, just like that. Good. And exhale, good. See your turn, good. Leaning forwards. So when you got to slip outside that shoulder, but in this style, either side, with multiple on each side. Good. Back and forth, nice and slow. Yeah, really get over. So yeah, that's it. For you, and you want to. Boom, boom. Just like that. Good. There you go. And the key is.
You can see, guys, he studied this shit. He know what he's saying. He know how to tell it, and he have a lot of words for it. So it means he's very detailful. If so more you can describe something, if so better you can succeed in it.
I go here, now you right hand left, perfect, and come, see that? Where we're now fighter stance from the side. You go bye-bye, bang, boom. The only two weapons you got in boxing are your hands, but it all starts in your legs. That's your foundation.
Bruh. Good legs for a boxer, what do you think?
Great for boxing. You're good.
What I also like here, they have here weights, they have here some machine, it's a squat, it's a bench press, and free weights. But this guy is looking to me all the time very strange. I'm not sure what he wants, but I'm gonna figure that out.
Bruh. Turn, boom, and twist back, good. Just facing your back. When I'm in this position here, I'm gonna turn. Let's say I'm waiting, you go.
You got the same body like me, man.
Now the new coach is here, his name is George, and we're gonna do with him some pets. I'm really excited for that.
I'm George Young from the Catskill Boxing Club. I'm one of the coaches here. And I've been here since as long as with Teddy and Cus. I grew up with Teddy and Cus and Mike. I'm gonna show some mitts with Senna.
George have beautiful hair. I think I know why. Blueberries and banana. That's the secret.
Push off, hit.
Every time different with the new coach. You feel like a beginner. I felt like I never boxed in my life. Nice feeling. This time I never boxed really in my life. Nice.
Hey, my name is Trey Wilson. I am at Cus D'Amato Boxing Gym in Catskill, New York. And I am from, honestly, Detroit, Michigan. I moved to Catskill about a year ago. And honestly, this is the best gym that I've ever been a part of. The legacy of Cus D'Amato and everything, Mike Tyson and Floyd Patterson. Just all the greats, you know. You got any fighters that want to come in, train, you got the best trainers here. And you got the best fighters here too. So just come in and Cus D'Amato's in Catskill, New York.
We go now a little bit to partner exercise with Trey, and I'm gonna try my style against the peekaboo style just to see how it works, how's the distance. And also here, a big shout out to C-Rock. Thank you very much for these crazy fucking ass gloves. They're fucking cool. If you want to buy them on profileshop.com, you can buy them. No mouth guard, no head guard, no dick guard, nothing. Very professional.
Oh, I love you. Fucking love you. I need you in the gym more often. On the work, on the real. So, I don't know what you want me to say. Which one you say?
Time.
It's really cool, I like it. Strong guy, big guy. He makes a lot of pressure and aggressive style. I like his movements, they're really cool.
I just like his aggressiveness and the way he stay in the pocket. He's using a jab, so I like that a lot. You know, so I need that. Need that work.
So what you got to be as a fighter, you got to be like the zookeeper. The zookeeper doesn't treat a lion the same way he treats a zebra. So same thing with fighting. When you're fighting a southpaw, you can't treat the southpaw the same way you treat the orthodox fighter, and you can't treat the aggressive fighter the same way you treat the counterpuncher. So you got to know thy animal, know thy opponent, and know how to handle it accordingly.
My name is Joey Morales. I'm from Buffalo, New York. And the reason I come here to this gym, is because it's the best gym around. Cus D'Amato is the greatest coach of all time, had more world champions than anybody in history. And I had a big opportunity to come out here and train with these gentlemen here. I'm very excited about it and very grateful to be here. Thank you. Sure.
If you want to know how to knock everybody out, just follow the channel.
All right, history with the Willie bag. This is called the Willie bag. Cus and Jose Torres. Jose Torres used this in preparation for his fight against Willie Pastrana in November of 1965 to win the light heavyweight championship of the world. And what you notice, this is a stationary bag. This is mounted on a wall. It doesn't move. This is the holy grail to developing that peekaboo style power. Because again, when you hit a heavy bag, you hit it, the energy transfers. But when you hit this, the energy's coming right back into your body. That's where Mike got his power from. On here, this was developed to build speed, power, accuracy, and coordination. There's certain, there's numbers on here that represent a certain punch. You notice the 7s here, when in conventional boxing, the 1 would be your jab. There's different numbers. It's pretty simple. Why? Because Cus, he wanted a language to his fighters. He didn't want the other corner knowing what he was calling out. That's why there's different numbers. If you're an orthodox fighter, left hand odd numbers on the left side, even numbers are on the right side. And if you are southpaw, if you are doing it from southpaw, 1, 3, and 5 would be on this side, 2, 4, and 6, because Cus then didn't have any southpaw fighters. But if he did, they both have to work to the same numbers. Here, the first punch you got to learn is the 7, which is your jab. That's the most important punch in boxing. That helps you find your range. That starts it all off. Guys win the fight just using their jab. And if you can't land your jab, don't even think about throwing your right hand. That first. So what we're going to do is, what separates us from everybody else, though, we got to be defensive. We have a defensive responsibility. So meaning that after I throw this punch, I got to move my head, because guess what? Your opponent's got a terrible habit. You know what that habit is?
Punching back.
He punches you back. Yeah. So what you got to do is, now you know you're in range and distance for the straight, you're throwing a jab. What's your defenses for straights? To slip, correct. What we want to do, though, we want to slip 3 times afterwards. So you got a jab, slip 1, 2, and 3. Here's another thing. When you throw the 7, you're not going to throw it here, come back, and then slip afterwards. You want to throw it right after you throw it. You want to slip to your left, and you want your hand to meet you. Okay. That's what you want. So again, this is what you're not going to do. You're not going to go and then slip after. Your hand's going to meet you after you throw. So like this. 2, 3. The balls of your feet leaning forward, slip ball in that waist. Outside those shoulders, good. Good. The 1 would be a left hook. Left hook to the chin. That's where you'd go next. Here's the key, though, with this. Now, there's a term, they call it never hook with a hooker. So what happens is, if you're laying in the middle and you throw your hook and I throw my hook, we're hooking at the same time. What you want to do, you want to create some space first, because it's going to take longer for my hook to travel. Plus, you have a defensive responsibility because you're a peekaboo fighter. You can't stay in the middle. So correct. So a punch might come, it might not. But you're always defensive, you got a defense responsibility, and you're always playing it safe. Rather safe than sorry. So you slip over, you're going to hook from there, then you're going to weave to your right, then your left. Here's the key. Why you slip first? I'm defensive, I'm off the center line, right? I'm here. I want to throw it here. I don't want to lay back and throw it and come to the middle, because if you throw your hook, it's all over. I want to slip, hook, keep the opposite hand up, and then because we're in short range, I know my range and my distance, I already anticipate this coming, because guess what? I close this arm off on you. I'm not worried about this arm. I got to worry about him. So now I come here, I hook. That's when I weave, and that's when I'll weave again. But in time, right now you're weaving twice. In time, what would happen is the concept less is more comes about, meaning that it's less head movement, more punches. But I didn't say no head movement, less head movement, but I would be punching more off this versus now you're doing this. That's all. So slip first, hook, weave right, weave left, and use those legs. Use your legs, good. And slip first, slip, hook, weave, good. And again, slip, hook, weave, good. Boom, 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 boom. The outside, we're going to 3. 3's a left uppercut to the chin. So now you don't have to make contact on the bag. for the 3 and the 4 for the uppercuts. Because again, seeing how this bag is designed, all you gotta do is hurt your wrist. Taught it the purity in it. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Slip, uppercut, boom, boom, boom. Good. Ba, ba, boom. And you come up slipping. Uppercut, knee bend, and then you would slip left, then right. Perfect, there you go. There you go, good. Boom, drop, boom. Good. And make sure you slip first, because again, punch could be coming at you, it could be that jab. That's it, there you go. Good. Throw the 8 and then the straight 2. You step in and then you come, oh, there it is. Good. Boom, good. Yeah, so the tape, actually, these recordings are from Dr. Scott Wise. He made a book, Confuse the Enemy, and this was also sold with the book. And these old tapes, this is when he was training Jose, because again, when you look at the history of this bag was developed when Jose Torres was fighting Willie Pastrana, hence the Willie bag. So that's 1965. Floyd Patterson was his first ever youngest heavyweight Cus. He won the championship in '56. So he didn't even get to hit this apparatus, Floyd Patterson. So only Jose did, and then of course Mike did, and all the kids that were up in Catskill. So on this particular tape, you're gonna hear him say Joe, which he means Jose, and this is where you learn all the number combinations, you know, when you would throw certain punches and what situations, and you're just running through the tape. And we're gonna run through it now, so see how he does, yeah. Let's do it, man. And this is, again, first tape. You have certain levels, you know, first tape, you gotta do 1 punch at a time. And then it'll be a 2-punch combination, so on and so forth.
4. Relax. 5. Relax. 6. Relax. 7. Relax. 1. Relax.
It was designed to develop the speed, power, accuracy, coordination, and stamina. And that's what you develop here. And like I was saying before, this is a stationary target. This is the holy grail of developing good power, the right power, and the peekaboo style. This is where Mike got his power. Later on, you'd see him a lot of clips on a heavy bag, but this was it because, again, this being a stationary target, when you hit this bag, all this energy goes right back into your body versus when you hit the heavy bag, the energy releases. There's no energy release here.
In other words, it's like my ex-girlfriend. The training, guys, it's so much information. I love it, but one thing, to adapt all this, you need a lot of time. Repetition makes the master. Repetition, repetition, repetition. There is also one saying from Bruce Lee, I don't fear the man with 1,000 punches, I fear the man who make 1 punch 1,000 times.
Oh man, I'm scared he will quit. It's amazing, man, I love it.
All right, everybody, thank you guys. If you ever want to come down to Catskill, Cus D'Amato's KO Boxing Gym, located in Catskill, New York, 422 Main Street. Be sure to come by and learn Cus's style and its purity, and we'll be waiting for you guys. So click the link and get in touch with us on Instagram, Cus D'Amato KO Boxing Gym, and